No, we're not going anywhere at the minute.
Dublin, November 180 Bravo Bravo with it.
November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon.
Dublin, November 180 Bravo Bravo with it.
November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your altitude.
Right. We are live. We just need to wait to see if we get any viewers. Okay. Wait. Oh, here we go. Well, that's me. We'll just wait until somebody comes online and then before I start talking. As they say, let's open up that.
Right.
Alright, here we go. A couple of people. Fortnite is the best game of 2018. Right. Okay, so here we have Traffic Global. Somebody just asked if this was Traffic Global. It is. I've been waiting for this for a couple of weeks because this is a major update to Traffic Global. Now, Just Flight have kindly sent me this, and immediately, hang on, there's an aircraft going through the terminal. I think that's probably me, actually. Let's just sort this out a second. Change location, customize. Yeah, that was me. So if I move to stand 1, what will happen is my aircraft will go on 1 and the AI aircraft that was on 1 will move to 2. So we'll just sort that out a minute. Bob Ross is a painter. Yeah, okay. So, global traffic, here we are. I'm on stand 1. Okay, the traffic that was there has moved. Now then, global traffic, first of all, you need to consider whether this is what you would want. If you don't fly online, if you don't fly in an online environment, VATSIM, IVAO, then this is probably about one of the best alternatives you can get. Although there's live traffic you can get, which shows you real live traffic, but it's a little bit glitchy at times. Anyway, here we have it. It's £34.99p. I'm not quite sure what that is in US dollars. I can find out, or we can Google it and see what it is. You get it from Just Flight, so it's justflight.com, and you'll find it on their products page. So we're here at Bristol Airport. and all of the traffic that you can see, apart from my aircraft, which is the Ryanair here, is all traffic global. Now, nothing seems to be moving at the moment, and nothing has moved for quite some time. But as you can see, the liveries seem to match. We've got TUI there, and over there lots of EasyJet, obviously because Bristol is an EasyJet hub. Let's have a look at the line here. Got some Ryanair aircraft as well, because Ryanair also use Bristol as one of its main hubs. And from a distance, it doesn't look that bad. Now, if you're looking for aircraft models to look exactly like your payware aircraft model, that's not going to happen, because all of these are frame rate friendly, so the low polygon counts, and from a distance they don't look too bad. But if you start looking at engines and rivets and what have you, and even looking at those windows there, they're not going to look that good. But it's horses for courses, and what you get with this is a huge, insane amount of aircraft flying around the world. Now, when you first load it up, all the aircraft have got labels on, or labels above them, and it just looks ridiculous. You see somebody's taxiing in here. We missed that landing. There's someone taxiing in there. Now, as I say, when you first load up, you see labels above the aircraft, or red labels, and if you've got the traffic density up high, as I have, you see red labels all over the sky. You can't see the aircraft, you just see red labels everywhere. You can alter the size of them, but you can still see them. You will notice that I have no red labels, and that is because I went into the configuration file, which is this file here, and it's inside Traffic Global's main folder, and you need to edit that line there where it says show labels. Now, it's normally show labels equals 1 by default, and 1 means that it will show the labels regardless of what you do in the menu, and I'll show you the menu in a moment. But if you edit it and put show labels equals 0, then you won't see the labels over aircraft, which is exactly what I don't want. I don't want to see labels because it takes away the immersion factor. Now, also, sometimes crazy things will happen. Now, I don't know where that aircraft went that was taxied in, but if he went on stand, he got there very quickly. So sometimes you see some weird kind of behaviour going on, and even though the change log says that lots of these things have been fixed, there are still a couple of bugs around. But let's show you some of the menus, if I can remember where it is. It's in the manual. So if I open the manual here, and the manual's quite extensive, let me show you. So it's quite extensive, it takes you through everything: additional liveries, additional aircraft, how to put those in, third-party support from developers and airport designers, editing traffic, troubleshooting, etc., etc. And this picture here shows you all the routes that are provided with Traffic Global, and that is a lot. That is a lot of routes, as you can see there. It tells you, to update your scenery with an Xplane. It works with gateway scenery, and it works with third-party scenery. So, that's pretty cool. And then you've got the menu system here, which I'll show you right now. So let me move that out of the way. So coming up here into your plugins menu, and installing it is really straightforward. It has got an installer, you've got to put in your key, etc. So you've got settings, which is straightforward enough. You can have traffic density which I've got 100%. If you turn it down, you'll see aircraft disappearing. Okay, so you see all the aircraft disappearing and reappearing. I've got it at 100% density. There's dynamic density, synthetic GA. We haven't. There's some GA aircraft, but not everything. And then you've got sound as well. No. Problem trying to do a live broadcast late at night with your wife next door. Anyway, you can have sound on or off, so that's sound of other aircraft. There's an internal volume, you can turn that down as well and up. And effects, I'm not quite sure what effects are. I haven't seen those effects, I'll have to look in the manual. Don't forget, I've only had this couple of hours and I've been doing a number of things as well. So that is basically a settings menu. There's another aircraft appeared on stand 2. Nothing moving about. Oh, see, here we go, there's somebody coming in. So we don't know whether they landed, but they're coming in again. You have other menus, so you've got radar. You've got a radar screen here. Zoom right in on that. I suspect that's the aircraft that's inbound there. Yes, there we are. So you click on him and you follow him. He's the active aircraft. He's going to stand 24 at Bristol, so we'll see if that happens. You can move this around and you can zoom in, zoom out. Yeah. That's all the aircraft around at the moment. That's pretty neat. So we'll just follow this Ryanair and plus we're going to stand 12, which is that there? Looks as though yeah. Following the line. Stand 24, so where the heck he's going, I have no idea. He's waiting in the cul-de-sac for some reason. Oh no, he's going on stand 24, not stand 12, stand 22 now. Save and make up his mind. So that's your radar. What else have we got? We've got the flight schedule you can pull up. So here's the flight schedule for Bristol for Saturday. Obviously I'm on the wrong day in my calendar, so I'll have to check that out. And those are all the flights to Bristol, quite a few. And you've got a flight path view. You can actually see the flight path of the aircraft used to click on them. You can dump the airport list, you can show missing airports and show missing liveries, and you can create a mini dump. And that really isn't about it, but there are a number of views to move around the airport as well, which you can see here. Hang on. So we've got some hotkeys. Camera centered on an AI aircraft, so you click on the aircraft and then go Control F2. It just shows engines down then. So it's pretty good. I'm not sure that it's for everybody, but if you don't fly online, then I think it can be quite a useful tool, because you know you're flying in an environment where there's aircraft around. You know, you'd be moving in and out of aircraft, and this is Bristol Airport, and this evening I've been to Heathrow, I've been to Cardiff, I've been to Malpensa, I went to Corfu. Yeah, there's traffic in all of those places commensurate to what you would expect to see at those airports on any given day. So yeah, it's a nice package. As I say, it's got a couple of problems, but they will get ironed out as it gets more and more updates, and the updates, I believe, are going to be quite regular. So, very short review. I've got 18 hours, and then I will be getting on my flight to India for my holiday. So, it's about the best you can see. And these people are still talking about Fortnite. That's fine. Enjoy. Alright. Well, that's it. You can get it from Just Flight, $34.99. Now that I've turned the labels off, it looks 10 times better than it did. With the labels on, it just didn't look right. It was non-immersive or anything, but with the labels off, it does look a lot better. And your airports get populated. Oh, the one thing we do need to find out is what happens if you go on to VATSIM. So, let's see. Now, if it's like any of the other ones that we've seen in the past, basically what should happen is it should just stop working, and VATSIM will take over. Xpilot is here. So let's have a look, see if that happens. So Xpilot connecting to the network. I need to change my call sign to Ryanair. Connect. Well, no, it's all still there. I thought it would have all disconnected. I need to find out if it actually works. Or does it stop working but just leaves your airport populated? I cannot see how it will work with VATSIM. As if there's VATSIM traffic coming in and this AI traffic is also coming in, then that could be problematic. Let's have a look at the map. Traffic global radar. No. There's still traffic all around as well. Interesting. I'll have to do some more investigating about that. I would have thought that everything would be disconnected. We shall see. Okay, well, just to prove that I am on VATSIM, there we go. And there's my TX button lighting up. Okay, speak to you all soon. Cheerio.